we're gonna go now and use, you can do this exercise that we're gonna do next on the floor as well, but I like to demonstrate it on the ball. So for people that have this ball, they can do it as well. But it can be done equally on the floor. You might just have a little bit less range. So we're gonna slide down all the way on the ball until the point where your neck is right on top of the ball. It's resting on top of it. Good. And now you're gonna bring your body to that bridge position. So coming forward, and you're gonna bring that bridge position with your legs. So you're gonna bring your hips up, but making sure that your neck is resting. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Are you comfortable? Semi-comfortable?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. And you can come
down.
Yeah,
actually, very comfortable.
Yeah, it's not about
the little, the balance is interesting with the ball.
Yeah, it does feel good. I actually like to stretch. If you have a ball, it's a good place to definitely stretch. So we're gonna grab these weights again. You're gonna bring your arms straight in front of you, yeah? And now the movement, instead of going back like we did before, we're gonna be opening up to the side. So this is a chest fly. It's strengthening the chest muscles. And careful with bringing your arms too far back. So you're just gonna go on a straight line. Think that you have a big tree in front of you that you're hugging. So bend the elbows. Yeah, and just go like, there you go, good. And now this big tree is right in front of you and you just wanna wrap your arms around it. Yep, that's it. And then coming down
That's
again.
A small movement.
It is, yeah, it is. But it's a beautiful chest opener. So after you do those push-ups, this can also really help a lot. Just opening a little bit more. You can bring the elbows farther lower. Yeah, there you go. So it's really opening the chest. Good. And then coming up. Now making sure that you're keeping that bridge position with your legs. That's great. Yes, good. Much better.
It's a lot to focus on.
It's a lot to focus on. Yes, I'm gonna make it even more complicated for Lisa. So we're gonna put ball, the magic ball that we have between the knees.
Yeah, that actually makes it easier to keep the bridge.
And it keeps the balance a little bit more, right?
It does.
Good. And then remember, you can also do this exercise on the floor, but it's not gonna give you this big range that we have, right?
It doesn't give you as much of the movement to the chest.
You can always use a pillow, a big pillow if you have, and just position it right where the ball is, and it's gonna give you a little bit more of an angle. But ideally, this is the gadget that we can use. Good. And up. Every time you're bringing your arms up, you wanna be thinking about sinking down into the ball, okay? So how far down can I go with my upper back as I bring my arms forward and up? Beautiful. Again, opening as much as you can, check on your legs, check on that bridge position, beautiful, and then going up, good. If you have weights, it's easier to squeeze when you get to the top. So what you can do is come up, we're gonna do 2 more times, okay? I see you breathing. So you can always hold the weights here and squeeze them, making that squeeze coming from your chest as much as possible. And then opening, bending the elbows, good, and up, and I think I'm not counting right, but we're gonna do 1 more time, so you get an extra one.
Okay.
Let's go for it. Good. Opening as much as you can, and slowly up, and you can just hold right there. I don't want to take the weights from you. Awesome. Good. Good, good, good. And I'll take this ball now. We're gonna stay on the ball for a second, but very good. Where were you feeling on that one? What muscles?
I was feeling that definitely across the front of the chest.
Uh-huh.
And it was a really nice stretch in the spine between the shoulder blades, which is actually a really hard place to get to.
Yeah.
And then I was also, with the ball squeezing, feeling the adductors and the glutes.
Yes, that's the idea. Perfect. So it's almost like anything that we do can be almost a full body movement, right? To get the muscles of the body really engaged. Good. So I told you to save a little bit of energy for your abdominals, because we're going to do a little bit more now. Same that you did on the floor can be done on the wall. So you're going to bring your hands behind your neck, and you're going to think about keeping that pelvis contracted all the time like we did before. And we're going to do this one without the ball between your knees, although it can be done also with the ball right here where we had it, or again, a yoga block. So what you want to do is just think of sinking down into the ball with your low back, bringing your chest up again to the ceiling. So forget about going forward, you're going up. So it's a very subtle movement. There's not much movement on these abdominal exercises, but The abdominal wall is working deeper. Good. So bring it in. Is this bugging you a little bit here? Good.
Now I'm starting to get what I'm starting to feel the abs, so I'm starting to get a sense of what I'm doing here.
Okay, good. Is it easier to do it here on the pole than it was on the floor for
Yeah,
you?
it is.
Okay. Okay, so everybody get a pole, that's what we need. Good. Keep thinking of bringing the chest high and just go a little bit slower. Now, you don't want to go to the point where your abs are relaxing, but as soon as you get there, turn around and start going up again. Yeah, good. Now you have different levels of intensity for this exercise. The higher you are on the ball, the more intense it's going to be, right? So if we go a little bit lower on the angle, it's gonna be easier. Yeah. Probably. Is it easier?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
And
It
now if we
also
go-
changes the focal point a little
Mhm.
bit of where on the abs are getting engaged.
Right. So now you're using more the upper or the lower?
More the upper.
Okay, good. And then try a few going a little bit higher on the ball and see how that feels. Yeah, good. So right there. That's more like the floor ones. Yeah, good. And chest up to the ceiling.
Yeah, that gets more into the lower.
Okay, good. And it's more intense for sure.
It is.
So, great. So let's do a couple more here. Good squeezes at the top. And one last time. And hold. Good. And then you can go back. And you can stretch if you want now, like on the ball. Yes, like roll yourself back. Just feel that stretch of your body. It feels really good.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
after abdominals doing that.
That feels really
wonderful.
good.
Yeah, great.
Get your hands up, drop